front. Hello everybody, Richard Gustafson back again. How y'all doing? This week on Richard B. Ranting, I'm going to be talking about myths and legends. Now, some of you have heard of these, some of you may not have heard of these, but today I picked 3 that I found out were false, 3 that are real. So, let's get going. Alright, yeah, boom. I don't know why I'm punching in air. Okay, starting with myth number 1 that I've proven to be false. It's called the automatic 4.0. Here's what it is. It turns out that in some colleges, if you are in college and your roommate dies from a suicide, or any death for that matter, you automatically get a 4.0 for the semester because of some bereavement with the college. Now, I was looking at this up, and it looks like it's false, guys. Completely false. Don't worry about it. And it's just still creepy. And if it was true, creepier. And really, if you think about it, if you're trying to get a 4.0 and you have to use your roommate to die, do you really need to be in college? Because I think you need to be in a mental institution. That's just me, though. Second myth that apparently is false is that Mr. Rogers was a Navy SEAL sniper. Hear me out. Mr. Fred Rogers, one of the most famous, most popular children's host in the history of history, was in the Navy SEALs and was apparently a sniper that has confirmed kills. Let that sink in for a bit. Just imagine, how you doing, neighbor? Pow! That is weird. Well, here's the thing. We don't know if it's false or either true, because number 1, Navy SEALs really don't talk about their business like that. And number 2, Mr. Rogers is dead. So we really can't confirm with the guy if he did or not. So that one's on the fence, but we're going to call it false, okay? Because I'm going to go with the Navy SEAL part. They don't want to talk about their business. And I'll also go to the part that Mr. Rogers is dead. So, alright, third myth that apparently is false, from what I learned, is Walt Disney is cryogenically frozen. Oh, this one's been here for years. I heard it when I was a kid. I was about that tall, a little tall, maybe a little smaller. Yeah, I heard about this. Apparently when Walt Disney passed away, he got himself cryogenically frozen. And this also goes for Ted Williams too. He used to be a baseball player for the Red Sox. He got himself cryogenically frozen so he could come back in the future. I understand if you want to know your profits of your business, but this is ridiculous if it's true. But apparently it seems like it's not, because his family has said that during his funeral, he was cremated. So in essence, you can't be cremated and be cryogenically frozen. It's impossible. So for the people who are, I guess, myself included, that are hearing about this rumor, we're just going to have to let it go. Let it go. There are 3 that I looked at and are true. The first one, there was a myth that says that animal can sense danger and weather patterns. That one is true, and I can attest to this because my little doggy, Peanuts McCracken, how you doing, buddy? Hey, get down from there. Okay. That little dog can figure out a thunderstorm is coming way quicker than a human meteorologist. But unfortunately, from a pup there, he could not figure out that the girl that I was dating firsthand was a nut job and wanted her college roommate to die so she can get a 4.0. Second one, that's probably the most interesting one of them all, is that the curiously realistic Halloween decoration. Hear me out on this one. Turns out that in Delaware, a woman hung herself. Now, the thing about it was, and this is what I looked at, apparently this happened before Halloween. So when people in the neighborhood saw that this thing was hanging, they thought it was a very, 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 very realistic decoration. It's because it was. Turns out that this woman was 40 years old and she hung herself. Now, Delaware, do not think of seeing this and going, hey, that's a bad rep on us. You people gave me Aubrey Plaza. You people are still good. State of Delaware, thumbs up. That decoration thinking, thumbs down. That's horrible, guys. Ugh. But it would make a pretty bitchin' decoration. Just saying. Alright, and finally the third one is I Have a Dream was actually not a part of Martin Luther King's speech. Hear this out. Martin Luther King famously made his speech in the Washington Memorial. Now, the thing about it was that the part of it where he says he has a dream was not in his original speech. What happened was he wound up meeting with a singer named, I want to say this right, Mahalia Jackson. Now, during this conversation, before the whole thing went down, she mentioned about having a dream that he mentioned in the speech. He was so impacted by it that he decided to go ahead and put it in his speech. Just imagine if that was not in that speech. That would make a less impact, and it probably would have been about maybe 15 minutes less than it really was. And I'm going to be real when I say this. We need to go back to that speech again, because the way the world's working right now, we ain't listening to a damn thing that thing is saying. And we need to listen to it. Alright guys, that is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can like and subscribe. And by the way, want to let you know there is a change coming to the show. We're moving days, guys. We're going to move it to Thursdays. So keep in mind that probably this week, you may be seeing Richard be ranting on Thursdays. If not, I'll come back next Monday, and that will be the final Monday that Richard B. Ranting will be on. But keep in mind, we're moving to Thursdays, 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 Thursdays. I'll just keep repeating. I won't keep repeating. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. And you guys, hang loose. Have a great week.